Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with another Fortnite video, and today it's hero time. But yeah, so guys, I'm also going to be talking about this. Yes, I already did get the bundle. Growing up as a kid back in the early 2000s was great because I had this to watch. Now, guys, I think I've said this a few times, but like Ben 10 growing up was my favorite show. It still is one of my favorites. Granted, there are things like Invincible that's on par with that. K-pop Demon Hunters movie-wise. Camp Cretaceous. Like the Jurassic World movies too. But like, go-to, this was my favorite. So we're gonna take a quick look at what comes in the bundle, and then we're just gonna play some games. I of course already did get it because I didn't know when I'd have a chance to film this video. And guys, I've said a few times recently that this comes out the 6th. I'm currently recording, guys, time of recording. It's the 28th. I'm recording this just after I finish streaming. I said during that week and a couple months notice that this was one of it, like, there was a video I was looking forward to making. This was it. Just I wanted to talk about this because I almost never get a chance to talk anything Ben 10 with them. Like, I almost never get a chance to talk anything Ben 10 because I'm 22, so it's not like, it's just something that I don't really advertise the fact of that I love the show. I still do. So, going over what comes in the bundle, let's turn the music off. So yeah, so I basically never get a chance to talk about Ben 10 because again, love it, and going over the stars, everything that comes in the bundle. And quick ones, you know, this is a UAF design. He has a few. There is his classic shirt with his green baggy trousers, white top with black stripes, with a black stripe down the middle and black stripes around around the arms. It's just a white top, white t-shirt with like a black stripe and black around the end of like the black around at the end of the sleeves. And then there's this UAF design, which is this, which I'm not the biggest fan on this face because I don't think it perfectly hits it. It does definitely, you know, it is him. It is Ben 10. It is Tennyson himself. And then there's depending on the watch. Now they went with the Automatrix, which I'm surprised at. Because if anyone knows anything about Ben 10, they know the Automatrix wasn't designed by Azimuth. There was the prototype, which Ben was never supposed to, like, Ben was never supposed to get the watch. And that's a separate conversation. But there was a prototype watch that then evolved. That then evolved. But yeah, so then there was the Ultimatrix, which he took from Vader because he gave his watch to save his cousin and best friend, being Gwen and Kevin. And then he was basically able to turn automated aliens and evolve them to the next stage. And this was that design. And then there's his omnibus design, which is brown trousers, which are slightly a bit more baggy, and then a black top with green stripe and 10 on it, and like with green stripes around it, basically. And this has always been my favorite design of it because this is one of the more simplistic designs, and if you wanted to cosplay this, you very much could. It's white trainers with black on the side and black laces, blue jeans or blue trousers. I think jeans would probably be more accurate, but blue trousers would probably be simpler. A plain black top, a green jacket with green stripes around the one arm, and then a green stripe down the other with the 10 logo on. The hair's just a simple, you wouldn't really need to do much with the hair. Then you just need a watch on the arm. Now, if you're going for this design, you would more specifically need the Ultimatrix or the Alien Force watch, the upgraded watch, because I can't remember what it was called. But, like, in Classic, he had the prototype, which was basically simply had, aliens like Heat Blast and that lot in it, which is not accurate. And going over Heat Blast design, it's the classic Heat Blast, well known, but back in the Classic series, Ben's aliens had the green on it. Now, this is 100% taken from the classic style, and not the reboot flashbacks, which I think do have the green Omnitrix logo, green on the logo. But in Classic, all Ben's aliens had white on the watch when in alien form, and it only switched to green from Alien Force onwards, being Alien Force Ultimate Alien and Omniverse. And don't get me wrong, I don't blame him for going Classic style, but if they're going to stick with the white watch, and they were already taking stuff from Ultimate Alien, they could have just gone with the UAF design for him, which is basically I want to say slightly darker than Alien X. Now, Heat Blast does have a few different designs. Now, thankfully, they didn't go for the reboot design. I don't think anyone would have appreciated that. There's also Reboot Ben, which I'm not going to cover because, yeah, no. But again, Classic design, the UAF design, which is slightly more darker, and then Omniverse, which is slightly more bulky. And then you've got Alien X, the God Complex, and basically anytime I have an argument about power scaling, that's typically where I go to, because we've seen Alien X do some complete bloody bonkers shit. So for me, yeah, most times, who would win in a fight between, Hulk and Superman, like, between, Superman and Ben? Wouldn't even need Alien X. Would Ben Solo both DC and Marvel Universe up together? Yes. Would there be some problems? Yes. Would he need Alien X? More than likely, but he could. And at the end of, and in Omniverse, he gets full power of Alien X, because back when he was introduced, Alien X was basically the 10th transformation, and X is a Roman numeral for 10. And I don't think it was ever classed, whether it was actually confirmed or not, but in Ultimate Alien, when Ben puts the keys into full unlock the Alien X transformation, because he had Kevin lock it just in case Vader ever got back hold of the watch, or Vilgax or something, or worse. I mean, there's not much worse than Vilgax. When it's like, all Alien 10 now unlocked, it was returned to Alien X. Alien X's design straight is from UAF. Personally, to me, the better design. It looks cooler compared to the Giga Chad design that he had in Omniverse. The more bulked up shoulders, the more bulkier sort of chin. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. But yeah, accurate to Alien Force. I don't know whether he had the green glowing eyes. I can't fully remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. But again, if you've not seen Men 10, it's a really cool show that I loved being able to watch as a kid. Like, it was my comfort show as a kid. It kind of still is. And Heat Blast is still really cool. Also, if you want to watch someone, if you want to watch someone react to it, Nikhil Clayton, I don't know how much of it he's going to end up reacting to, whether it might just be the odd episode. He is at the minute currently reacted to the first two because people wanted him to. I do want to see him react to Invincible, because I think that would be funny, but I don't think he would because it's still too new. I don't think he'd react to The Boys either. But that's those two. Part of me kind of wish they'd got the actual names of it, or even Yuri Lowenthal, because Yuri Lowenthal was the voice actor behind 16-year-old Ben. At least in Alien Force Ultimate Alien, I think it was the Anomalyverse. But yeah, it was Tara something for Classic. I want to say Tara Strong, but I could be wrong, but it was Tara something. If anyone's ever seen Big Time Rush, the teacher in the Palmwood School here, she's the person I'm on about, and the person I'm also on about is she's voiced something in Powerpuff Girls. There's been a couple other things. Now the pickaxe we get is Diamond Head related. I would have probably been fine with them given there's a few different styles I didn't honor that. So there's the default, then there's the Gravitak one, and the Amphibian one. So they have just taken from like cases of most of it. Like you've got the classic Heat Blast, the ultimate like the UAF Ben, UAF Alien X. Default's 100% Diamond Head, and I kind of prefer it. Then you've got Gwen. Now, this is Gwen's UAF design, because Gwen has a few. There's her classic design, which, if you want to cosplay, it's, if I remember correctly, it's like white shorts, I think white shoes, and like a blue top. Not much to it. And then her Alien Force design, her season 1 and 2, was this, except a blue top. Like, all you'd have to do from that is swap it to a blue. Which would have been nice if they put it into the game. And then season 3 design had a red and black top and like black trousers, like black leggings sort of thing. But Gwen's also very much accurate. I would have loved seeing Kevin in this too. I don't know why they give her the alien transformation. Her anodyte form was something that was barely seen, but it was seen as a case of if she stayed in it too long, she'd be stuck like that. And it would take years to fully master it. Now, I do still have Rumi equipped. But you've got Gwen's Grimora, her spell book. You've got Asmus himself. To be fair, I can actually picture that Asmus just being like, Ben Tennyson, you will stop abusing my watch, and until you do, I'm going to sit on your back and you're going to carry you around. And every time you abuse my Omnitrix, I will slap you for it. And then you got what I think is wild much shoes. Like, they just look cool. I forgot I had Loon Snow and Magic. Also, guys, my one complaint was like, Loon Snow doesn't look like Loon Snow in this. But for all intents and purposes, I am just going to keep them off. You got the Mana Orbs, Diamond Head's Pickaxe. We'll go with one, and we'll go with one. I'll do a couple games as Gwen, I'll do a couple games as Ben. But like, yeah, Ben 10 was like that show for me as a kid. I loved it. And I still do. And that's why the reboot bugs them. What have I missed? Oh, there's also wrapping paper. And it's upgrade style. Ah, I was gonna say, yeah, that was 100% Spider-Woman. Ah, I forgot about that. But yeah, so guys, we are going to play a few games, and I might. Also, that can I actually see the Lego designs? We might need into. Ah, yes. No, I can't. So, this is banned in Lego form, and it kind of bugs me the Omnitrix isn't just a full thing. Like, Magic looks about the same, but her arm doesn't look much different. And Luna Snow looks about the same. But for, like, Tennyson, I kind of wish the Omnitrix was actually on his wrist, and I get why he didn't. Because, like, with that, like, it doesn't really look good. It looks decent. Who the hell's that? Oh, Captain Jones. When, on the other hand, it looks decent, I'd love to get actual Lego forms. Because, guys, to literally, like, that wouldn't be that complicated to do. Now, why I would want the white to basically wrap around the entire arm, I know we probably never would. But red, it looks kind of sloppy. I also think the Omnitrix on the arm doesn't look great. Where's just typical Battle Royale? Oh, what happens when I do type in cape? Hold on, what happens when I type in this? Okay, so we are going to just test a few of these out then. Because guys, I was going to jump into like Battle Royale a lot. It's like, if there's something Pacific Foreburn, then I kind of want to. Is this just parkour? The classic Omnitrix. Heat Blast, but powered down. A anime style of Ben. What's this supposed to be? Ah, it's kind of needs to wait for the game to load. Fair enough. And guys, this is what her powers look like. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, is there anything, like, is this just a giant Omnitrix? This is just a giant Omnitrix. I mean, they could be giving us Kevin Castle. I mean, I don't exactly know what that was, but okay. I think it was meant to be like a 1v1.
Life is a beautiful madness. You can move faster, you can stay static. Life is a beautiful madness. You can move faster, you can stay static. Let's get dramatic.
We'll also change to Ben. And keep going. I have loads of 5YL designs, right? And guys, 5YL is basically a series which is 5 years later after Ben. Ben had magic powers. Okay, so no idea what those two were. But guys, if you don't know, in the show, Ben basically, again, has the Omnitrix. But his cousin Gwen is an Anodyne. Now, unfortunately, there was no glider given. But that's not the worst thing in the world. And why I could, I'm not going to invent shoes. Ben vs. Alien, Red vs. Blue, RP. Okay, so some of this is just like a 2-player thing. Although, before I do... what pops up when I type in K-pop Demon Hunters? Ah. Guys, when they get something back, trust me, they'll be back, yeah, so like, I'll do a game as Ben, or I'll do a game of Gwen. I will use diamond pickaxes. I actually make on the side cheese. Like, a reason I do love Ben 10 in general is it's a literal show about this 10-year-old who, and mind spoilers, but again, ended like 10 years ago. Time to use Heat Blast spell. Fight to place for the skies. Alchemist, hold on. I mean, to be fair, this makes well, like the skydiving board makes a lot of sense. Because Ben does have like a hoverboard. He has like a couple of them. Which, when they were done in figure form, like to get at the hoverboard, I think I picked a bad area to draw. Yeah, I 100% picked a bad area to draw. But yeah, he has like a couple of them. Okay, so I have a pistol to protect me. Okay, now I have a proper weapon to protect me. And you know, wants to go help him, all that lot. So in the end, he basically decides to put on the watch. Because Gwen ends up saying to him, because at this point they're decent, they're closer. It's your choice. No one's going to force you. It's always been your choice. And you remember how, because it was a pain in the ass to get off. To get the watch off, and we do see in a later episode of Alien Force that it is true. When Ben's parents find out the fact of this alien device has been equipped to his child for so long, and then he re-equipped it himself. They get everything from chainsaws to bolt cutters, the lot. Oh god, this reminds me of Redwoods from Ark. And they basically, by the end of the episode, they come to being like, yes, Ben's a hero and all that, we can't stop him. And the episode ends with Ben's mother turning around saying, it's cold in the desert at night, which I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I imagine desert being hot, but like, at night, I wouldn't be that surprised. Like, I don't honestly know. I need to get a height view. Anime Harley Quinn. And him basically not wanting to be. Only damage I've done is damage to myself. And Ben's now famous and all that lot, and he's got a lot to deal with, along with saving the planet now. Back in the classic series, Ben's rival at the time, Kevin, turned himself into a monster. Simplest way to describe it. Now, in Alien Force, he became somewhat of a monster, but more material-wise. In Ultimate Alien, he absorbed the power of the Automatrix and became this unstoppable foe. And Ben ends up stopping him with an alien called Ultimate Echo Echo, which is Echo Echo but Ultimate. Okay. Gonna see how well I do with both. So playing as Ben, I got 10th. Which isn't too bad. Now, I think the one thing I didn't equip You're telling me there's no transformation one? Now, also, I'm pretty sure I could have also just been playing as Heat Blast.
They say in this life, if you can't do, you watch. Reboot, restart like magic. Reboot, restart like magic. Reboot, restart like magic. Keep popping up like a bad habit. Reboot, restart like magic. Let's get dramatic.
And the Ultimate Alien basically ends with basically Ben needing to somewhat make a choice. Because at the end of Ultimate Alien, Ben's at the point of kind of his peak power. He's got the full power of the Ultimatrix, Ultimate Aliens, and this sword that in the universe is called, I think it's called Ascalon. I'm not 100%, I can't remember. Basically in the universe, Atmos makes it's a really strong sword. The wielder of it at the point was Sir George, and he basically doesn't want to give it back, but ends up dying. Ben picks up the sword, and Vilgax ends up saying to Ben, the one person who basically, been after the watch for years, who shall you pick now? And basically lists a bunch of aliens that Ben's kicked his ass with. For the most part, he misses Weebig, because he lists Swampfire, Ultimate Swampfire kicked his ass at the end of Alien Force. Diamond Head kicked his ass in Alien Force. So we'll just wait a few more seconds. It would be nice if I dropped and basically, 3 or 4 people died. Although from this, the purple looks more pink. I think it's just the color correction from the flames. So again guys, one annoying problem I found in Fortnite is because of the music, I generally lost a lot of time when it comes, have to basically go and be like, yeah, erase the song from that. Now, I've only ever had to do it with the K-pop ones. More specifically with K-pop Demon Hunters. I mean, there's a gas station right by, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, it's the sniper. Did I'm gonna wreck? Oh, maybe not. Thankfully. Yeah, no, the same one. Never mind. Time to get back in my car. I'm Superman. Actually, wrong franchise. Time to run away. I might also chuck some parkour in at the end. Hey, that was extremely lucky. And I will take the fact of having, you know, eliminating those three. I mean, I say those three, those two. I mean, they probably would have been better to keep, but yeah. That was lucky. Now guys, the best thing I find to basically survive in Fortnite, at least Battle Royale, don't go picking fights. Like, it sounds dumb and like stupid. It's like, why wouldn't you go pick a fight? I've more than once picked a fight and lost. I've basically learned over the years, if I'm gonna get into fights when I have no choice, then I'm entering fights that I have no choice with, but I'm more likely not to die from getting into a battle against someone that I didn't need to. That's going to be a weird part of the map to deal with. But dealable. Very much dealable. Well, guys, why I wanted this to be more about Ben 10, because it's a really cool show. I do recommend watching it if you can. There's just not that many maps. Also, guys, I'm full on saying this now. When this comes out, I don't know whether the Ben 10 stuff will still be in the store. So if you want the stuff, it's going to be a case of pick it up while you can. I don't know, because this comes out in like a week. Like, just over a week. Was someone brought back? Which I don't know how. No, it's because I read the number wrong. That makes more sense. I saw the 5 minutes. Like, oh no, wait, no, that's how many people are taken care of. No, it's not. That's how many people left in the game. At least I think. At this point, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm rather really trying to stay on the outskirts, just because I don't want to get into like a firefight and not win. Also, this gun looks really cool. But yeah, then guys, get into like Omniverse. Omniverse is an you know, the crew just hanging around, but then Ben finds out the fact that the people he's close to, they're leaving him. His cousin going off to college early because she's that smart. No, it was wrong. The 6 are how many people are left. And then Kevin's just going to work up at like a garage up there. I'm surprised there are still 6 people left, which is me and 5 others. I play 6. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Okay, I'm gonna go and do, say, some simple parkour, see how far I can get. Because guys, typically anytime I do play Fortnite, I'm doing a parkour. Good games are a thing on there now. Jeez. So this is where my spelling gets put into test. Although, unlike Ninjago, they didn't ruin, thingy. Because, I'm not the biggest fan of how the Ninjago figures came out for this game. They don't look great. But the Ben 10 figures, on the other hand, they look good and accurate. Hold on. No.
They say in this life, if you can't do, you watch. Reboot, restart like magic. Reboot, restart like magic. Reboot, restart like magic. Keep popping up like a real bad habit. Reboot, restart like magic. Let's get dramatic. Why would I live in the real world? When I'm living in the multiverse. When I flex in the megaverse. When I jump through your
Also guys, if you're new around here, please like, comment, subscribe. Guys, I think what I'll do is, I'll have, like, say, 10 lives. Just otherwise, I would have been done if I'd only with 1. Yeah, I'll have 10 lives. Oh, I hate these. Like, I hate needing to do, curb jump. I said curb jumps, I don't, like, triangle jumps, I'm gonna say. Just because they're not that fun. Also, guys, when this comes out, see, I can tell you what the 10-minute progress will be. It was still me trying to do these stupid jumps. Boing. Hold on, what's the chance that I can just sprint to this? Where the hell have I been teleported to? Oh, back to the beginning. Okay, well, this is like an XP glitch. Because, like, guys, seriously? I mean, I got to like level 32, which isn't too bad. I mean, seriously, stay on this for like an hour. You get a load of XP. I'm just about so much more. Like I said, guys, recording this right after right after streaming on Tuesday, and I don't usually get done streaming on Tuesdays until about 10:30, and I streamed just a bit longer this time, and I've had so much fun. Also, guys, do you get some kinds and stuff in the shop, along with Golden Week, and I mean that's just today's best sellers. But guys, if you want any of the Ben 10 stuff and it's currently still in the shop, I recommend getting it. Now, how the hell do I get that built in emote? Oh no, it's just there. It's hero time! Heat blast! Hold on, wait, can Gwen do that? Hold on, is that... Also, guys, the transformation song. Like that. It's from Alien Force specifically. Boom. Alien. But again, guys, the Ben 10 stuff's currently in the shop. At time of recording, it's currently in there. I don't know when if it'll still be there when it comes out. But I'm happy they did it. Ben 10's a great show and it gives me a reason to make a video about it. Anyway, guys, it's Tiger signing off. And let me know what your favourite childhood cartoon was. If you had one, your favourite show. For me, at the minute, it would probably be Ben 10 Rank Top, Invincible, Spectacular Spider-Man, The Batman, Batman Beyond, The Boys. Generator X is probably on that list of mine, but I've never fully seen that. But anyway, guys, if you are new around it, please like, comment, subscribe, and this is Tyler signing off, and I'll see you next time. Bye!